What's up, high intensity training community? This is my first YouTube video that I'll be talking about high intensity training and my experience, what I'm learning, what I've learned, etc., and also who I'm watching. Just like you guys out there, how do we learn about this stuff? So right off the bat, just like the tag says, Vincent is right. Right? We're not going to do this trolling thing where we like point fingers and like backslide people and make people feel bad and be like, oh, he's a jerk and that guy's wrong and Greg Doucette he's a wild man. Although Greg Doucette is kind of a wild man. I wanted to do a shout out to a few guys right off the bat. Vincent, Doug McGuff, Drew Baye, Markus Reinhardt, and of course, the Holy Trinity. Arthur Jones, Mike Mentzer, and living with us today, Dorian Yates. That really defines for me the current state of the high intensity training community. And I have embarked on that training philosophy as of about a year and a half ago, and I really got serious about it yet this year. So I don't have near the credibility that those cats that I just mentioned do, but those are the guys that are doing an excellent job holding high the flag of high intensity training, and I'm very, very thankful for John Little and how much effort and work he's put into the preservation of all the Mike Mentzer videos on the Heavy Duty College right now. For those of you who maybe haven't heard about Heavy Duty College, just YouTube it. John Little's just smashing it, doing a fantastic job. And I really got to hand it to Vincent. He puts out regular content, and he's very vocal, and he's very matter of fact, and he's passionate. And that's really what Mentzer was all about, is just being matter of fact, being passionate, and being intense. Intense mentally, not just in the gym. So as this is going to be just this first YouTube and in my introduction to my experience with high intensity training, my intention to anyone who does watch this in the high intensity training community can learn from just an everyday guy's experience. My name is Chris. I just turned 43, right? Yeah, I just turned 43. Been training my kind of off and on my whole life, and I was attracted to high intensity training because I wanted to grow and I wanted to do it efficiently. And as I started evaluating all these different training philosophies, from Arnold to Tom Platz to Albert Beckles to you go down the list, all the guys, Robbie Robinson, Dorian Yates, Mike Mentzer just stuck out like a sore thumb. And some of the things that he was doing and saying, I was like, what? No. That's how this goes when you've been training off and on your whole life and having ups and downs, and then you come across Mike Mentzer and you're like, no way. And then you do it, and then you say, okay, all right, there is something to this. And I'll go into more of my story about how I put the pedal to the metal on that with a gentleman by the name of Markus Reinhardt, who is also the one of our living high-intensity training guys that I hope that you would all get a chance to get to know Markus here at some point in your life. But my experience then with high-intensity training set me on a course this year to do it, efficiently and effectively and seriously. And I have had incredible gains. I think probably put on about about 7 pounds, maybe 8 pounds of muscle since January. But the biggest thing is I needed to lean out, and I've leaned out, considerably. So hovering right now around a little over 10% body fat, and my goal by the end of the year is to get to just above 8, and then take some pictures and really kind of look back and be reflective about the year. So the thing that I want to start this series on, as I come back and I take you through what I'm learning, is this topic of recovery. And at first I was able to recover from my workouts sooner, like every 72 hours. And then the next thing you know, it's like 72 hours was not quite enough. And then it was 96 hours. And then 96 hours wasn't quite enough. And so I added a day. Because as I've been training intensely and more intensely with every workout, every 5, 6, 7 days, my ability to train intensely has gotten better. So one thing to keep in mind, if you dive into high intensity training, this is not a 30-day thing. It's not a 60-day thing. It's not this is not something you just try and say, I'm going to do Mike Mentzer's workout for 30 days or 90 days or whatever. You'll have weird results, and I don't know what to say. Then I just would definitely not go into it with that mentality, because at first you might be able to recover relatively quick, and so you're going to want to get back into the gym 2-3 days later. And if you feel good, you feel ready to go, like Vincent has said, you'll know when you're ready to go back, because you'll be ready to go back. Then you do go back. And this is not a prescribed program from Mike Mentzer. It's understanding how our bodies respond to intense exercise for gaining muscle and, as we say, hypertrophy. So after you have recovered and you've given yourself just another 24 hours or so to grow, that's when you go back into the gym. And so right now I had a back and biceps workout, which was freaking incredible. I trained at a Pollen gym in Edison, New Jersey, back and biceps. Unbelievable. My first experience with the Nautilus pullover, unbelievable. But my biceps and my lats were just smoked. I tend to get really sore. That's just how I respond. I was still sore after about 5 days, and it's not until today that I feel recovered. But now I need to discipline myself and say, I'm going to give myself another 24 hours, and I'd go back and train tomorrow, legs. And that's 6 days for me. And I'm excited. I mean, today I feel like I'm excited. I would go back and train today, but I'm disciplining myself just to stay good with my nutrition, stay lean, stay mean, and get good rest and recovery for the workout tomorrow. And I'll go in and just give it hell with legs. And of course I have a training journal, and I'll talk about my training journal more and more as I post these videos and updates. But for the first one, I want to keep this under 10 minutes and just set the pace and the bar correctly, and really pay tribute to the guys right now that are doing a fantastic job. Again, Vincent, Dr. Doug McGuff, John Little, Drew Baye, sorry, and then a big thank you to to Mike and to Arthur Jones, Dorian Yates, and also Ray Mentzer is one that shouldn't go overlooked. And then the special one is Markus Reinhardt. And again, I hope everybody gets a chance to hear and see and meet Markus at some point in their life, because he is Mr. High Intensity. So with that, I bid you farewell and get ready for the leg workout tomorrow. Take care.